They're at it again. So it is, of course, all about the World Cup this week. There are currently 9 Manchester United players still in the competition at the time of recording, and we are now going into the quarter-finals. I think it's going to be a United player that wins it this year. I don't know which United player it will be. Fred, look who he's close with. Is that Agent Fred in the works? I can tell you what, I can imagine that most United fans will be happy with Neymar coming, but I know one guy who probably won't be.
This is my new luggage. I called it Neymar. Because of the color, but mainly because of this. You barely touch it, and it turns round and round for hours.
Fred being Stretch Armstrong here in Brazil training. Isn't that like some medieval sort of practice that they used to do to make people taller? I swear it is. He might love a good filter, Fred, here on this Instagram post with him and his missus, or he might just like have been pulling a particularly weird face. This is great. This De Gea caption on this photo, it escalates very quickly to a place I didn't expect it to. So of course Spain did get knocked out of the World Cup in shocking circumstances, really, going out to Russia, the host nation, but still a massive shock. De Gea didn't really do a lot in the penalty shootout, and he posted this caption on this Insta photo. To whom supported, criticised us with respect and suffered with us, thanks. We're fucked, but we'll get up again and never give up. I love that. And of course, I'm going to have to talk about England winning a World Cup penalty shootout for the first ever time, with probably the most likeable England World Cup squad in recent years as well. Marcus Rashford here on Insta, posting a picture of everyone diving on each other. It's great to see. I'm buzzing, not just because England get through, but because of the run that we've potentially got going forward. If England are ever going to win the World Cup, it's going to be now. And if we don't do it this year, we'll probably never do it, to be honest. I'm buzzing. Maybe not quite as much as Ross Kemp on Twitter.
You will never know what that means to me. That is everything. Everything. We love you. Boys, we love you.
As you can imagine, Jesse Lingard straight on social media after England got the win. Everyone is on the J Lings train now. Even Liverpool players. Check this out.
You know. Trent, no. What are you saying, Trent? What are you saying? What is it? It's coming on. It's coming on, mate.
That is Trent Alexander-Arnold there. Great young player, playing for England, but he does play for Liverpool, and even he is doing the Jesse Lingard celebration. Even a Scouser's doing it. Jesse Lingard on Twitter as well responded to someone who said, right, if you score against Sweden, I'll get your celebration added to my current sleeve. Get a genuine Jesse Lingard tattoo. And Jay Lings has quoted it saying, you've got yourself a deal. He's going to bag against Sweden now, innit?
That is everything.
Fair enough that, scoring against Sweden, but it's actually winning the thing that I think is maybe slightly unlikely. In fact, right, if England win the World Cup this year, I promise right now, on This Week at Man United on Full-Time Devils, that if I see Phil Jones lifting that World Cup trophy, I'll get the image shaved into the back of my head. I've said it now, on camera, it has to happen. I'll do it. PJ4, right there. One of the great things about the World Cup is the way that it brings many cultures together. However, as you can imagine, there is at times a clash. England, of course, beating Colombia. The Colombian response on Twitter, this is probably my favourite tweet that I've seen. We lost to people who eat beans on toast. What the fuck? I like beans on toast. It's part of a hearty breakfast. Of course, Victor Lindelof will be coming up against England in the quarter-final, Sweden versus England. He's posted this on Instagram after the win against Switzerland, which I thought he was very good for, by the way. He's had a great World Cup, I think, Victor Lindelof this year. Looking forward to seeing him next season. He's posted this anyway. He said, like I said earlier, for the whole of our elongated country, Sweden, thank you for the support. Now, once again, we've translated that. Last time it said oblong country, Sweden. This time it says elongated country, Sweden. There's a word there that we're struggling to translate, and I don't know what the word is, but But if we can get any Swedes here commenting and explaining what it means below, then that would be a massive help. Yeah, so Lukaku, as we know, to get in his headspace for the World Cup, is on a social media blackout, but it's great to see pictures like this posted. Another picture of him huddling all his Belgium squad together and inspiring them with what looks like an incredibly motivational speech. I tell you what, we need to do this as a debate on Full-Time Devils soon for the next Man United captain going into the new season. A lot of people saying De Gea, a lot of people saying carry on with Valencia. Romelu Lukaku is my choice. And on to Reds that aren't at the World Cup. Valencia looking absolutely smoking.
That is everything! Everything!
I love how unapologetic Alexis is on Instagram though. He's not at the World Cup. He's not even pretending that he's interested in it either. He's up a mountain with his dogs. It's like a canyon. And why are his dogs wearing hats? Like, I don't understand this. I don't want to sound too weird here. I don't want to sound too Keith Lard here, but as dogs go, they're good-looking dogs. It gets even more random, though, because he's got another video where it's just him circling with Sweet Child of Mine playing in the background. We can't actually play the music for licensing reasons, but go and check it out. It's hilarious in its randomness. And on to some news about an ex-Red then. We did see that Wayne Rooney officially signed for DC United in the MLS. I'm sure we all wish him the best of luck. And he's had this picture posted as well with someone who I'm not sure is a DC player or just works around the club, but they posted, good session today with Wayne Rooney. I was telling him how sexy his cleats were, and so he gave them to me. I've just got an image of Wayne Rooney trying to work out with his little Scouse red potato head and some American guy just bowling over to him like, hey Wayne, what's up? I love your sexy cleats. Like, just... Mark probably with the best response to this, saying he's gone from playing with Scholes, Giggs and Ronaldo to someone who calls themselves B-dubs. We did of course see Marouane Fellaini extend his Manchester United contract this week as well. He posted this on Instagram with a caption just saying how pleased he is to be continuing his journey at Man United. And a lot of people around the world of football congratulating him in the comments as well. Adnan Januzaj's in there, basically his son. Antonio Valencia too, Eric Bailey, Vincent Kompany as well, surprisingly. It's quite nice to see, I suppose. Vincent Kompany put, difficult to like the picture, but I'm really happy for you, bro. They could win the World Cup, you know. Fellaini lifting the World Cup. It's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Eric Cantona has taken his book of drawings to Instagram. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. He's posted this picture of an awfully drawn star, and I thought the stars were windows in also dreadful handwriting. For anyone who's read his book, I do wonder how long it's going to be before the penis pictures appear on Instagram. For anyone who's not read his book, by the way, that's just going to sound really weird. Confirmed. I'm staying out of this one, but a lot of fans, as you can imagine, not very happy about Marouane Fellaini staying at Man United. Abdullah being one of those fans, he said this to Statman Dave the other day, which I really like. He said, if Fellaini scores tonight for Belgium, I'll change my Avi to a Fellaini pick of your choice for 3 months, which is a generous amount of time, I think, for Abdullah to offer. Of course, Fellaini did score in the game, and yeah, Abdullah's made this his profile picture. If you do spot anything Manchester United related on social media or just in the world in general, make sure you send it our way this week and we can use it next week on This Week at Man United. Tag us at FullTimeDEVILS. I'm at radio_Gaz. We're on Insta, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. You know where we are. Right, I'll catch you next time, guys. Right, laters. Just can't resist Jay Lings. Okay, great. Why has he done that? Full of knob drawings. Joking, Abdullah, joking. Elongated country, I like it. Hornet. Big blondes and tits.